Hey guys, what's up? It is SWR bringing guys another weather video, and in today's video, we'll be revealing my 2023-2024 winter forecast with precipitation anomalies, temperature anomalies, and my official snowfall forecast, which we will go more in depth in a future video. So without further ado, let's get started. So as we move into El Nino winter, the jet stream will take a more of a southern path, so that's why you'll see some interesting things that might not line up with what we've seen over the previous years. So, starting off with my first shade of green, this is above average precipitation. I think that along all coastal regions, we should see above average precipitation due to the fact that the storms are going to come more south, and then with the unusually warm temperature in the Atlantic Ocean, I think that storms will get some big storm juice from there and dump a bunch of precipitation along the northeast and mid-Atlantic regions. So therefore, with my second shade, I have it going in this region. So this is where I have my second shade, and I don't actually have a third shade due to I'm not super confident of where this third shade would be. But in a future video, when we get closer to winter, I most likely will have a third shade. Now, when we go to below average precipitation, I only have one shade for this currently, and I have that shade in this area. So I'm predicting that in this area, there probably won't be a lot of precipitation, and also in this area, compared to recent winters, there probably won't be as much precipitation as there has been previously. So that's it for the precipitation anomalies. Now moving on to the temperature anomalies. I think that with the cold air coming down from the northwest Canada, this entire region will be below average. And this is a big chunk. So I do have a second layer for this, and that second layer is in this, and I think it'll be more in this region, and even more farther south, as far south as that region. And then I do actually have a third region for this, and I believe it'll be in this area. I believe that will get the coldest air of the season, and it'll just be colder than usual. Now moving on to the high temperature, I have pretty much all of the west coast being above average precipitation, which in the El Nino winter is not uncommon. It's just a little uncommon with how I have it, but we'll see how it plays out. And then I do have a second region, and I believe that this area especially will be warmer than usual. So that's it for the temperature anomalies. And now moving on to the snowfall forecast, which we will go more in depth later in the season. But it's better to start it off this right now so that people get a feel for how I am, and we'll see how it goes. I'll most likely be posting a winter update probably every 3 weeks, because that gives me time to analyze models and look at all the recent trends that we have been seeing. So starting with the green area. This green area, if you're below it, actually, no, I don't like that line. This green area, if you're below it, you sporadically get snow, but I'm not expecting anything major this winter. Maybe at max you get an inch or 2 inches. I'm not expecting anything major. In between that green, we have, if you're in between that green and this green, I'm expecting I'd say about 1 to 2 inches, or possibly 2 to 5 inches. I'm again not expecting anything major. And then this next region is when it starts to get a little wonky. So make sure you know where you are on the maps, because it's going to get a little crowded. Next we have this orange, and I have it coming up here, and these lines will definitely vary across different people that you see doing this. These are just my lines, and it will most likely change as the season goes on. But as of right now, I have it going here, and in between this is about 5 to 10 inches, and above that, remember, above that we'll keep on drawing lines, and this line I think can go a little more upwards there. So we'll just fill that in real quick. And then next we have a purple color. This will be this region. And I have this getting 10 to 20 inches of snow. And this again is like that region, 10 to 20 inches of snow. Again, with the El Nino, the East Coast is also going to be getting a lot more snow than anticipated. So we'll see. And then with this red region, I have it going like this, and then shooting up the East Coast, and this is supposed to be like there. So in this region, I have a 10 to 20, or not 10 to 20, a 20 to 30 inch boundary across it. So the snow will probably be more spread out than not. But you should still get at least one major snowstorm. And then finally, this yellow region, in here, you're probably gonna get at least 20 or at least 35 inches, most likely at least 40 inches. And that's it for me. Again, I'll go more in depth with it as the fall progresses and we get closer to the winter. So that'll do it for today's video. I will be publishing another winter weather video soon, and we'll go more in depth with that. So without further ado, I'll thank you guys for watching, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace out.